सुदाक्षमौडाय माधुर्य संयुक्तम् वरं वरेण्यं पुरुषं महान्तं नारायणं तं शिरसा नमामि त्रिदण्डिनां भक्तशिरोमणिं च श्रीकृष्णपदाब्जहृदयकवरि चैतन्यलीलामृतसारसारं नारायणं तं सततं प्रपद्ये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 Hare. Let me offer millions of blessings of Bhakti-Vidanta Dandi Maharaj Krishna, Guru Varga, Namanishta Santana, Dhanavat, and all the present, future, past, Vishnu, Sarana Kamala, Ananta Kosi. Dhanavat, Vansha, Kalpatarubhyascha, Krupa, Sindhubhya, Evacha, Patitanam, Bhavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo, Namo Namaha. जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जय सुदर्शन जी की जय जय श्री जगन्नाथ रथ यात्रा की जय. So yesterday was our Jagannath Rath Yatra. Many of you have seen. Bah, amazing. 10 million, 10 lakh is 1 million. Maybe around like 4 to 5 lakh, 4 to 5 million people gather. Maybe more, maybe 10 million people. Bah, amazing. So, and every day they cook only for about 20,000 people. On day of Rath Yatra, millions of people. But the amount they cook is same amount every day. And nobody was short of prasadam there. It's really amazing. How Krishna does. So many amazing things are there. The flag there, if the wind is going like this, he says the flag should be like this, right? It will be aligned with the wind direction. The wind is flowing like this, it will be like this. But here, if the wind is going like this, the flag will be like this. So it shows that the things that Jagannath does is beyond material thing, opposite, quite contrary. So this is the aspect of the spiritual world. It is contrary. So that's why this is a perverted reflection of the spiritual world. Perverted reflection. Like left become right, right become left. Like we were talking. We see, but we are actually saying left, right, right, left, right? And many times we confuse that like for example, if you put A in front of mirror, it shows us A, but actually reverse. So B, it becomes like this. So that is easy to find, but A like that. That's why we have to have an under anugatya. Under Prahlad Maharaj says, our biggest enemy is uncontrolled, misguided mind is our biggest enemy. The enemy is inside. So we should not search for outside. Like that, we have spent millions of lifetime. Nothing got wasted. So क्या है इसमें डाल देना. So no, ऐसे ही रखी. That's why Jagannath Rath Yatra. See, Ratha is, if Jagannath decides that he will not move, he will not move. Even million people try to pull him. So he does that. He is completely free. Because everybody's strength is the source, right? Even though we may be pulling, we may not be pulling. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I can do like that. We are feeling we are pulling, but actuality we may not be pulling exactly. He has so much amazing. That's why the only thing we can do is surrender to him and let him do anything you want. So that's what the gopis. See, gopis, they tell Krishna, in Puri, Rath Yatra is basically when gopis met Krishna in Dharma Kuruksetra. Kuruksetra, Krishna, all over the world people came there. Krishna with 16,008, Mahishi's wife, their children, grandchildren, everybody. And then Pandavas, Kauravas, Nardamuni, Vedavyas, thousands of sages around the world, they all came there. Take a bath, the Brahma Sarovar. So at that time, Krishna did not send invitation to Vrindavan Vasis. I'm coming there, please come. He felt that somehow they will know and they will come. Of course, his desire itself will manifest. Yogamaya, what we will do, we will inspire somebody to give that information to Nanda Maharaj. Nanda Maharaj made an announcement that, okay, whoever Krishna has come, we should also go there, like that. And now it is about 70 years past. Krishna, age of 11, he left to Mathura, telling what? Oh, within next day, tomorrow, I will come back. I will come back. Now, gopis have faith that Krishna says something, it will happen. That one day, 2 days became 70 years, right? Now, they are not cooking. Nobody is cooking. Nobody is eating. The cows are not giving milk. The calves are also not drinking. And the peacocks are not dancing. The trees are morose. Okay. Yamuna river usually cold, very fine, cold, cooling, very refreshing, and then flowing, right? Now Yamuna river stopped flowing, and then water has become very hot because of separation from Krishna. Amazing, by separation, the whole Vrindavan is Virahagni, in the fire of separation. Trees, everything gets affected. Then when Nanda Maharaj announced, okay, we are going to see Krishna, then when everybody heard this news, as if their entire life came back. And 70 years they have not taken any food. Can you imagine? But constant remembrance of Krishna was keeping alive. And then Krishna is told he'll come back. When he comes back, if he does not see how he feels, you see, you know. So they're just maintaining their life is just for his pleasure, make him happy, understand. So everything under, that's why there is life force. And Krishna also feels his life force is gopis, Vrindavan, sakas, cows, So is Nitya. And gopis, of course, is life of the life. Radharani. So when Nanda Maharaj announced that we are all going to see Krishna, immediately they became so energetic and they started cleaning the kitchen, the cobweb. Imagine 70 years, nothing else, And they started cleansing and then cooking. Cooking for whom? For their own thing? No. Oh, Krishna likes this. He used to like this. Oh, we have to make. For his sake, they were cooking, understand? Not for themselves, They were breathing everything, And they prepared and they left on the cart. And only the elderly people like Upananda and all that, they stayed. Their age is 70 plus, almost 90 or 100 years old, So most elderly people stayed back to take care of Raj. Otherwise, they all left. So, then when they reached Kuruksetra, Krishna was with so many people, understand. So many sages, they were surrounded by him. So many people come to see him. And somebody told Krishna, Balaram, your Maya is coming, he is very close, Kuruksetra. When he heard that, he ran, in front of thousands of people, thousands of people talking. He didn't care for them, he said, oh, Maya, Maya, Maya. My mother is coming, my mother, Yashoda, Maya is coming. He just ran. Balram also followed. Oh, Baba is coming. Maya is coming, Baba. So there, as soon as Yashoda saw Krishna, now our situation is that by crying for 70 years, no tears, all dried up. She was become like a stick. But when she saw Krishna, she became alive. Tears started flowing. She was crying. And the breast milk started coming out. It's flowing out. Then she, hugged him and then he's crying, mommy, mommy. And Baba, Baba. So then Rohini and Devaki followed Krishna to see what is happening. When they saw this amazing thing that Krishna is being hugged by Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, Balaram, they're crying each other, amazing, freely, Then Devaki is thinking, wait a minute, I never sat on my lap and he never called me Maya. And here he is, and he's crying. And so I like to tell him, hey, Mother Yashoda, you are not his mother, his son. Krishna is not your son. We were imprisoned, we sent for his safety. But you are so great, you so unselfish, you are brought him as your own son. We are grateful to you, like something. But no, he is not your son, don't think, like. Then Rohini saw that trying to put a wall between the two. Then she decided I should do something. So used her intelligence and took. Oh, Devaki Maya, sister Devaki. There are so many other Kunti, Draupadi. We have to meet. We have to make arrangement. So, like saying that, she took him away. Then, after a while, Yashoda got pacified, and then she's thinking, see, she loves Krishna same way, same love she has with Radha and Gopis. So she's thinking, wait a minute, the Gopis have suffered so much for a long time. If they don't meet Krishna immediately, they might give up their. So better I should give them an opportunity meeting with them. But if I'm here, they will not be able to meet. If Balram is there, Nanda Baba is there, he is not able to meet. So she very cleverly told Balram, took hold of his hand. Hey, Balaka, chalo, chalo, chalo. And Nanda Maharaj also went. Then Gopis came and met and they crying. So this Athayatra is what this is. Gopis is then he says Gopis are crying, and why they are crying? Krishna says, Krishna is asking forgiveness. See, because of my separation here, I gave so much trouble. Please forgive me. He says, and you have given up your everything, house, husbands, everything to please me. And I could not. So you are thinking that I become angry and then I am unfaithful, I'm no gratitude, no gratitude to it. But no, that is not truth. I am always thinking of you. Even for a second, I cannot forget you. I have given so much trouble for you. Please, please forgive me. Please forgive me, Krishna is saying. Then Krishna is saying after some time, when the gopis crying left away, Mai bhaktihim bhutanam amrutatvaya kalpate. Dishtya yada sinmaste sneho bhavatinam madapanaha. Bhavatinam madapanaha. Oh gopis, the bhakti, devotion towards me is the life. For the jivas is like a nectar, amrita swarupa, karma nectar. But the friendship that he showed towards me, that is what is the only reason that we are reason for meeting. That means your friendship that he showed to me is actually the ripest fruit of the bhakti. So that friendship will enable us to meet you soon, forever. Then Krishna is saying, Aham ye sarvabhutanam adirananto antaram bahi bhautikanam yatakam varbhuvar yujyotirangana. He is telling Oh, my dear gopis, I want to reveal one secret. He's telling. Do you know I'm Supreme Personality of Godhead? I'm Vishnu. I'm everywhere. Huh? Now, I live in everybody's heart. I'm also in your heart. I'm everywhere. So how can there be separation between you and me? Mud, made out of mud. How it is separate? Can you separate mud part from the mud? Huh? Like that, you cannot be separated from me. You are my limb. You are my limbs. You are made out of me. So then why are experiencing the separation from me? You please control your mind, and then when you meditate, then you understand that I'm everywhere. Or there cannot be any separation from you and me. You feel like that. You think and feel like that. Entire your body, mind, everything is made out of prem, love. Huh? You are always, you always think of me. Huh? And don't be unhappy. I am always with you, right? So, but gopis were expecting some words from Krishna, what? Some, regarding their love. Huh? But now, when they heard this truth, Tattvajnana, right? Tattvajnana from Krishna, their separation even became more. You see, became much more. And slowly they became angry also. When, of course, gopis meaning gopya, meaning they hide something, okay? So they hid their bhakti, then they are telling with a sweet voice, okay? They were angry, but they are hiding that, and then with a sweet voice they are telling, um, oh, oh thief, okay. Oh thief, you are inside and outside also black. You look black outside, inside also you are black. So you are always cheating us. We know you, you are not Bhagavan. You are not Supreme Personality of Bhagavan. You are only son of Yashoda. We know you from birth. We know your nature from your birth. You are always telling, you know, lie. You are always telling lie. One time at the Brahmanda Ghat, you ate mud, and then when your mother asked, you told the lie that you did not eat mud. Then you were stealing from the gopis' house, butter, yogurt, like that. When you were caught, many times you were caught, you were telling, no, I never steal. Why you're calling me as a, you're that I'm a thief. You're putting that I theft thing on me. When you're telling lie, when you're stealing, you also become angry, and you also feel hunger and thirsty, then how you become a Supreme Personality of Godhead? You are very rasik, very big rasik. Huh? Yeah. Huh? Do you remember? Do you remember in the Raja when you were there? You on your float you used to call us, huh? And because of the flute, sound of flute, we were uh, captured. Huh? Then we gave up our house, everything, and then we came to meet you. Then you danced with us. We sang with each other. We laughed each other. We joked each other. So you think Supreme with us like a simple covered girls. Huh? So when Radharani became man, little jealous, angry, then to break that, you put your flute, even your head at her lotus feet, and you ask forgiveness from her. So at the lotus feet of Lord, Supreme Lord, Shiva, Brahma, everybody, they put their head down. So, so okay, so don't declare yourself a Supreme Personality of Godhead, and don't do this untruth lecture for us. Only thing you are the foremost, dear to our life force. There is nothing else. This is what Gopi said. Then, so many things happening. The Gopis, no one can understand the depth of this. So Mahaprabhu, during Rath Yatra, these things is conversing with Jagannath. Huh? Huh? And is quoting Srimad Bhagavatam shloka. Only Sarup Damodar could understand it. Nobody else could understand it. So then gopis are telling, why they are crying. He's telling. See, gopis are telling, we are not Brahma or anything. We are not Yogeshwar. And they do dhyan. He's telling, Krishna told them to do dhyan, right? Meditation. We are not Brahma or Shiva. Who they do it for their own selfish thing. We desire only pleasing you. We know with separation from us, your life force is, chatpata, meaning is unsteady. You might leave any time, like that. So that's why we want to shower our mercy on you, and then we want to protect your life force. That's why we have come here. We are not crying, we are not crying for you. But why we are crying? We are crying for your status, helpless status. You know, your your helpless status. Why your helpless status? You are alone. You have no help, and you cannot reveal your mind to others. What is going through? Only our Saki Radha, she can save you. Why? Because she is form is your life force. So if you like to be happy, joyful, then please sit on the Ratha, chariot of our heart. Please take your seat on our heart, chariot of the heart. Then we will take you where we will be, our mind and everything will be happy. Here we cannot serve you. Why? Because along with you, your wives, children, daughters, so we would like you take to Vrindavan, where we can do so many very sweet pastimes, like before. So that way we can make you be very, very happy, be pleased with that. So you can see from this we understand that the why our Gurudev always says this. The gopis. Then Krishna says, he's saying, then the gopis are saying, if you don't go with us to Vrindavan, what will happen? All the residents of Vrindavan, cows, calves, die in your separation. So then Krishna is telling, oh dear one, I'm telling you the truth. I day and night I am always thinking of residents of Vrindavan, Raj. In Dwarka, Rukmini Satyabhama, even up to the point of Uddhava, they don't know my afflictions of my mind. So that's why inside I'm very unhappy. I'm not able to tolerate this. My mother, Nanda Baba, friends, all the Vrajbasis, residents of Vrajbasis, they are like my life force, prana. And in that, the gopis are his jivan. Like, and then among all Radhe is like the jivan of the jivan. Jivan ka Jivan. The breath of the breath. Something like that. Life of the life. Life of the life. So, all of you, you have attracted, you have captured me. So, only for you, I am Adi. But this is my very unfortunate thing that I have to come away, far away from you. So Krishna is telling, without the love, without the lover or beloved cannot, and then without beloved lover cannot be alive. This is truth. Both uh, status, their feeling happens to both. So if one gives up their life, the other one will give up their life. Eternal life. Now, because of that fear, we are maintaining our life. Now he's telling, oh Radhe, you are the foremost. Now I know that you cannot keep yourself even for a eye closing of the eyebrow. So that's why to protect your life force, I'm praying to Narayan. Krishna is saying, I am worshipping Narayan to protect you. By his mercy, I every day come to Vrindavan. I do playing with you, and then again I am coming back to Dwarka. But inspired by that, you do not know this. By my great fortunate that we have towards me, it is very, very strong. That most powerful frame, brings me to Vrindavan unknowingly. Unknowingly. Meaning you cannot see. And that's very powerful frame. Makes me meet with you, and then soon that will enable us to meet you again in Vrindavan. So I have killed all the enemies of Kamsa, like Kamsa. I've killed them. Only couple of them are left. After killing them, guarantee I will come back to Vrindavan. Now, if I go to Vrindavan now, these demons will attack Rajadam, Vrindavan. No? I have no asakti, I have no interest. I'm not in my wives, children, daughters, and all this wealth. I have no asakti. I'm not interested. I only, why I'm here? I only to please the Yadavas. Only to please Yadavas. I am living in Dwarka indifferently. I'm under the control of your love. So another 10, 20 days after killing these demons, I will come back to Vrindavan. So then we can play night, day and night. We can Krida Vilas. But gopis didn't listen to that. So they wanted to, and they're sitting, making him sit on his mind, chariot. So in this bhav, in this feeling, emotions, Jagannath, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, make him sit on the Rath Yatra, sit on it, and then taking Jagannath from Dwarka to Vrindavan. This is what. Now, see why gopis are crying. They say Krishna is helpless. He cannot. See, they know Krishna doesn't have to explain because their life force, their jivan, their life itself. So they feel it. Krishna is helpless. That's why they are crying. Now, in this material world, anybody cries, why they will cry? You know, either way, sometimes for out of happiness or suffering, right? It can. Oh, they are giving you so much trouble. We cry, helpless. Sometimes, suppose we have win some unexpected good news, or a lot of money comes, and we're so happy, tears start flowing. That is self-centered. Understand? But have you come across if somebody, difficulty or try, it's impossible almost. But gopis are like that. That's why even the crying is for the pleasing Krishna. Pleasing Krishna meaning, why they go to mourn? Because rather, because she says that you will not be properly served. You will not be making happy by others. That's why I became mourn or crying. Oh, I wish I could serve him, but he is not listening. See? So this is really amazing. They're crying is they could not. Even when Krishna disappeared from the Ras Leela, they were crying, oh, his lotus feet is so soft, we know. Even our breast seems like very hard, soft. So he's walking here and there in the forest, all the thorn, this and that. How much is suffering? So they're completely. Now, how do we see? This is what Gurudev came to give us. Especially our Gurudev. No, nobody else. Not in the future, not in the present or past. There is no Acharya like our Gurudev who come and talked about this gopis. Now, wait a minute, you might say, wait a minute, we are engaged in this mundane thing. What gopis has to do with this? Is it practical? Actually, this is, we may not understand, but actually, this is the best thing. Why is very special in that? Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give that, that Manjari. Why is that? Because Here Krishna himself is saying, and Krishna is there in Mathura, Dwarka, to please Yadavas. Understand? Yadavas are not pleasing him. You understand? Who is pleasing in Dwarka and Mathura? But because Krishna is pleasing them. So that is Anya Vilash, it's not Anya Vilash. So only in Vrindavan. Now it's like this, for example, I give an example. Suppose there is a judge. Judge is there, right? He has his own house, wife, children, parents, everybody is there, servant. And he goes to the office. He is a judge, he is appointed as a judge. When he goes to the judge in his office, what happens? His relation with everybody, there is no relation. Only relation is he is the judge and he has to give that thing. Suppose they capture his close friend or his own son or daughter. The lawyer is arguing, Sir, Mr. Judge, Sir, this person has committed grave blunders, sin or whatever. He must be punished. He must be sentenced to death. Now, you can say, hey, he is my son, leave him alone. He is my. Even though his own son or daughter, friend, whatever. Because at that time he has no relation with anything in this world. Literally, strictly speaking, okay? Sometimes the judge may be lenient, he has some power within certain bounds. But generally speaking, he has no relation with anybody. He cannot have. So, and then his staff and all that, how they feel? Oh, he is judge. Oh, what kind of relation they will have? You think like a friendly relation? Maybe a little friendly, but mixed with awe and reverence. Oh, he is judge. You understand? Not purely. Even so he has to come back home. In the home, in his house, he is happy. But in his home, can he behave like a judge? Can he tell his son, hey, I'm judge? Uh, uh, can you hear me okay? Something happened.
Maharaj, yes, I think the signal stopped at where you said when the judge goes home and he is telling his
Okay.
son. Then it stopped a bit.
Okay. Now, so otherwise you will not have a relation, father, mother, son, daughter, friendship. So same way, same Krishna in Vrindavan, he forget that he is Supreme Lord. And gopis also forget that he is Supreme Lord. And we saw, he's praying to Narayan, just like Mother Yashoda, praying to Narayan. Even though he is Narayan, but no. No matter what you do, you are my dear most son. So Krishna forgets himself. And the devotees, all the Vrajbasis also forget that he is Supreme Lord. Very sweet, okay? That's why they sit on his tap and then they, so many leelas that Huh? Whereas when he goes to Mathura or Dwarka anywhere, that is different. He's Like he is in the, Krishna is saying, I'm in the heart of everybody, Paramatma. So Paramatma has no relation with anybody. He's like a judge. So, but in the heart of gopis, he cannot be like that. There is no Paramatma, that Supreme Lord himself, So, in other words, even in this Vaikuntha, devotees, the four kinds of devotees, they are not happy. They have something, or Gurudev explains it, little bit. So the only happiness that lies is in Vrindavan, completely. That's why the gopis are foremost, and that's why our Gurudev is insisting that by these pastimes, he is somehow a fortunate jiva, fortunate devotee, can develop a greed after all this hearing, Maybe there might be a little greed develops, then that is, you are very, very fortunate. That's it. When the greed develops, that I want to be, wow, I want to follow in the footsteps of that Manjaris, then you are in Ragamal. That's so. That's why he was insisting on that. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu especially came. There were other external reasons, but the foremost internal reason is for this. And very, very few, actually practically nobody, other than Gurudev, talks about this openly, because this will, following, you see, what it will make us. It will immediately make us disconnection from this world. And also it will connect. Connection meaning we will be just like a lotus in a dirty water. Water, lotus growing in a dirty water, but dirt will not touch it. So, and it will cure our heart. Our heart, sitting place of this mundane Kamadeva, Cupid, mundane Cupid. He is afflicting us, So, by hearing the gopis, the pastime, their feeling, it will enliven us and bring us to it. That's why this Rathayatra is very, very important, the Tattva. Before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, nobody knew. Before that, Gundicha, like we were telling, cleansing of Gundicha was done by the servants of the king. They were paid. I think they will have feeling, So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu changed it. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually revealed to the world why Jagannath looks like that. Actually, many people, yesterday somebody asked me, you think Jagannath is Krishna or what? Because Krishna to us looks like, is very Gopal, right? Whereas Jagannath, is big eyes and then, his hands are shiny, all this. Why? But no matter what it is attractive. I think the same person who asked me is calling me now. No, coincidentally or what, So, they don't know. People did not know. And then, of course, generally, Indradyumna's story they know. But Indradyumna's story does not reveal why Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra appear like that. Kind of dull, unfinished. Even though there is secret was not revealed till Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and then, and inspired our Guru Parampara to reveal Sanatana Goswami. And, so, So we are in a different time, understand? In Satyuga, people did not know that is a Jagannath temple is from the Satyuga, right? Why they were worshipping Jagannath? Everybody attracted this, but did not know the secret behind the why he appears like that, and what is the Rath Yatra from Nilachal to Gundicha, you know, and he's coming back. They do so many Hera Panchami, all that is there, but they only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed all the inner secret behind all these celebrations. The pattern of Rath Yatra remained the same, okay, nothing has changed. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and our Parampara brought out the inner meaning. They enriched and they gave us a road map. They revealed how we should conduct ourselves in this world, how we should make our heart pure, right, from all these anarthas, how to make him sit in our heart, chariot, and then take him to Vrindavan. So, like that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu one. So, we are very, very fortunate, you know, come under in Satyuga also it was very rare. Nobody understood. So you can imagine the special time that we are here. Krishna, you can imagine why you might ask the question, wait a minute. Our Gurudev raises this question and answers. You know, when Krishna Dwarka Vasis took Mathura Vasis to Dwarka, right? Overnight. Because Jarasandha was attacking so many times, it's a headache, how many times I had to fight. You know? So overnight he made an entire city with millions of palaces. And they were sleeping in the night, and when they got up, they were in the Dwarka. Completely transported. Then why not Krishna also made, he brought Vrajbasis also like that into Dwarka. Why he did not do? You know? So there, how he will deal with, you know? In Vrindavan, his Gopakumara, his Abhiman, his feeling is that I am a covered boy, wearing peacock flute. And now here is like a princess, prince. He's a prince with so many princes and so many children. Now how you will manage both, right? So it will be rasabhas, you know, it will not be possible. Imagine, so see, like a judge and his house, can it make it same place? It's not possible. Judge office is different, his house will be different location. It cannot be combined together. Understand? You know, there will be very difficult for him. And on one hand, he's like he has to forget being judge, and then he has to act like a judge. Environment, everything, surrounding is impossible. You know, same reason. Rasabhas. You know, so that's why Krishna. What he is telling is always with there, and he never leaves Vrindavan. You know? Radharani also does not leave. Krishna, like three kind Krishna, Radharani is also three kind. Vrishabhanu Nandini, original Radha is Vrishabhanu Nandini. Virohini Radha. Samohini Radha. In Kuruksetra. So Mohini Radha, not the Radha of Vishvananandi. And the Uddhava met only Virohini, separation mood of Radha. But Radha herself does not leave. So these things are brought out to show the conditioned souls like us, how pure, how noble, how powerful the Vrajbasis praying, So if we develop a little greed for that Vraja praying, especially like gopis, completely controlling, then our life becomes successful. So that is the reason that Krishna does so many pastimes. Now in the Brihad Bhagavatamritam, Krishna says, like I was telling last time, sometime, retelling is no problem, So when he was in separation, he's crying every day, even daytime also. So, and he has become unconscious. Everybody is crying. Then Yadavas, now Rukmini was crying, Satyabhama was crying, Uddhava was crying, Narad Muni was crying, looking at the state of Krishna. Then so much sobbing was going on, crying. All the Yadavas came and saw their starting. And that cry went up to Brahmaloka. Then Brahma came, saw his Supreme Lord, his Swami cry, that state. So they said, what to do, how to bring him back. Then they constructed called Vrindavan, new Vrindavan in Dwarka, small place. Sea is there, and it appeared like Yamuna. And then they made like a deities of Yashoda having yogurt, butter in his hand. Then Radha also, deity of Radha, in the path of taking cows. Cows are there. And so they told Garuda to take this unconscious Krishna, put him in the new Vrindavan, part of Dwarka. They made appear like Vrindavan, seeing everything. And then Rohini was there. And the others are watching far away. Rukmini, Satyabhama, all those, Narad Muni, everybody far away. And then first, they also dressed Krishna and Balaram with all the peacock, fruit like that. And they left him. And when Balaram woke up, he felt that he is in Vrindavan. Then he saw Maya, and then time is up. So then he's telling Krishna, you're always like this, sleeping. Time is up for taking cows. So I will go, you come later. Then Rohini is telling, oh Balaram, don't worry, you go. I will send the lunch box later. So she sent Balaram. And Krishna gradually wakes up and she saw Mother to butter. Immediately catches butter from her hand. And then Rohini is telling, oh Krishna, she is not talking. Why? Because she is concerned that you are sleeping. You have become sick. You are sleeping too long. That's why she is so concerned she is not able to speak. Then he is telling Maya, mother, Maya, don't worry. I slept too much because I was dreaming. In dream I was what? I was thinking I went from to Vrindavan to Mathura. From Mathura to Dwarka, I married so many of them, 16,000. Mother, I will tell you all about this. But don't worry, this is all dream, don't think. So he walked away. Then he sees the Radha's deity there, and then she's specifying. He thinks she's in mourn. That's why she's not talking. Oh, Radhe, you're angry with me. Don't worry. I know, even though I didn't tell you, you are very, very, very intelligent. You read my mind. You know that I married like that, and you become very angry. No, really, it was only in dream. It is not real. I have not married anybody. It's only I married 16,008. So don't worry. When I come back in the evening, when we meet in the evening, I will tell you all these things. Now it is time for the cows. Balram, Bhaiya has gone away. I have to go to follow. Then he goes there. There he's asking. Oh, he's very happy that he sees the, like a sea, Jamuna. And there he sees all the big buildings, like, any big city, Bombay, Delhi, or New York, big, building. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Balram, how is it possible that these big buildings in Vrindavan, where are we at? Then Narmani comes, oh Lord, you are in Dwarka itself. Because you were so become unconscious, worried, Brahma made this Vrindavan, and like that. Then Krishna was specified a little bit, and then he was brought back there, and then Rolini cooked all the prasadam, and he started being served like that. Then Nardmuni begging Krishna, that it is my fault. I made all this. No. And then whoever remembers these pastimes, so that's when Lord Krishna gives them the mercy. But the point is, Mathura, Dwarka itself is a dream in Krishna. Then, of course, the dream is also real. So the one and only reality truly is Vrindavan and Navadvip, not different. So everything else is especially dream. Dwarka itself is dream. Then what to speak of, South Africa and other. So it will give us only awakening that we are transit. Understand? We are on a transit. If you are flying somewhere to somewhere, you go through so many transit places. If you decide, wait a minute, this is my real, this is where I stay, like that, then you will be mistaken. You will lose your destination. So don't be attracted to. Don't get involved in the transit place. Okay. So by involving like that, we lost our millions of lives. Okay. Now at least now we know that the place where we are staying right is a transit. Okay. We have not yet reached our destination. So if we realize that we are not in our destination, that is a big progress. So that's why this Rath Yatra is really amazing. So we are grateful. And Jagannath also is so happy. You have to see him. He is He's going up and down, and then sometimes he goes to sit on it, and then again he's coming down. He makes many, many moves. And the people who carrying him, they all like gopis, not as strong as gopi. They give him what do you call in English? They call different names, making fun. Hey, who are you? Some say you are the son of Nanda Maharaj Yashoda. Some say you are the son of Devaki, Vasudeva. Who are you? Tell us really. You are cheating us. Like that, they joke with him and they make him sit. So he's so feeling. He's joyful. He's joyful to leave from Dwarka to. Same way we are in the world, we are not happy. Nobody is going to be happy. That's why Gurudev used to say, don't make plans to stay happy in this place. Okay? No one was successful and no one will be. No one was in past. So don't waste your time. Put all your strength, energy, in chanting, and remembering him, and his pastime. So like that is inspiring us. Now I think our time is up. Yesterday was appearance of Swarup Damodar Goswami and also Shivanand Singh. Disappearance. Swarup Damodar Goswami and Shivanand Singh disappearance. Then 5th July is the Hera Panchami. Then Vakreshwar Pandit's disappearance. Then 9th July is again next week from now. Jagannath will be coming back. Okay. So we have one more chance to remember Jagannath's pastime. Then 10th July is Shayan Ekadasi. So that's when Chaturmasya begins. For many of them, Chaturmasya begins from 10th July, and for us, 13th July, Guru Purnima, Chaturmasya begins. So first month we don't eat any greens. So we should try to follow Chaturmasya also as much as possible. And people try to do Kartik, the last month. Gurudeva Parampara says, no, not that. These previous 3 months also important. It is culminates in Kartik. It doesn't mean that we have to neglect those 3 months. So Swarup Damodar Goswami, he was explaining, he was the one who was understanding the mood, what was in mind of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu singing in front of Jagannath. He is Lalita, that's Krishna's pastime. She was always assisting Radha, and here he is assisting in the form of Swarup Damodar. Radha, of course, Krishna has taken the mood of Radha and then Angakanti. So, and he is the one who gave instructions, took care of Raghunath Das Goswami. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave him in his in charge, and he shared with all the pastimes. And then in his diary also he wrote down. So, and then Raghunath Das Goswami by hearted all his diary. And he recited to Krishna Das Kaviraj. That's how Chaitanya Chaitamrita came out, And then Shivananda said, he used to arrange all the devotees from Gauramandal to come to Vrindavan and to Puridam. He used to make their staying in some places, prasadam arrangement, and amazing personality. One time Nityananda Prabhu became very angry. He was late in arranging things for him. And then Nityananda Prabhu jokingly say, he did not make arrangement properly. I will curse him. His children will die. When his wife heard this, she started crying. What is it? When Shivananda came, he, then he said, oh Lord, this great mercy that you are chastising me, So, Nityananda Prabhu, so we both pray to Sarup Damodar Shivananda saying, to bless us, restore mercy. The faith they had, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Like that. And Tuesday is Era Panchami. Era Panchami meaning Sri Lakshmi Vijaya Ustav. Era Panchami. Era meaning searching. See, Jagannath told Lakshmi, I will very quickly come back. Please allow me to go. You have treated me well. Now I became all right. My health is back. I am not with the devotees. Devotees are not able to see me. I'm in separation. Please kindly allow me to go. We have fresh air. I am walking. Then Lord says, no, I don't trust you. You may not. No, I will take my brother and my sister. They will surely bring back. So she agreed, Then it is many days, 5 days, Era Panchami. A couple of days, 5 days, then she is thinking, why he has not come back? My husband has not come back. So let me go and search. So Lakshmi comes searching. And she has a feeling where he will go. She also feeling, oh, he loves Vrindavan. And though there is no gold there. They are very poor. There's only flower garland. Yeah, see how much. So she dresses up so nicely with all the gold, tons of gold, so many diamonds and all that. To bring, she's in a man, but this man is different from the gopis. Man. So she wants to show we are so wealthy, so much God we have to make fun of the gopis, right? So she goes to Vrindavan. And there she becomes very angry, and then they caught hold of these servants of Jagannath and hit them, and they make them bow down at the lotus feet of Lakshmi Devi, and then they ask forgiveness. Say, please forgive me, Lakshmi. In couple of days, tomorrow we will bring back Jagannath. Couple of days we will bring back. So she wins over. Then while coming back, she eats also the Ratha. Jagannath sitting, eating with little jealous, angry, and anger, love, with the love transform. So that happened on Panchami. Here meaning searching in the in the local language. So searching for Jagannath. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu really enjoyed that. He is thinking, what kind of man is? I know we can understand something about Gopi's man, but this is really strange. In a man, see what happens is, you must have heard, when the queens or go man, they remove all their jewelry. Understand? They wear dress which is actually dirty, very old clothes. They remove all their thing, they don't, shingar everything. And they stay in a room where, and they are very angry. They are crying. This is kind of accepted, kind of mark. But here the queen is dressed up. I mean, best dressed, right. And she is coming outside. So, Swarup Damodar, what kind of man is this? Never heard of, like that. Huh? So that is then Vakreshwar Pandit disappeared also the same day. It is amazing, Swarup Damodar disappeared. He chose the day on the day of Rath Yatra. So, Lalita, in other words, he wants to leave when Jagannath is in Vrindavan. See, that shows that Lalita, Swarup Damodar, attachment. She, Lalita, doesn't want to see Krishna in Dwarka, but he is there assisting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he chooses a day when, wow, light also came. So the day Chaitanya, Jagannath is in Vrindavan. So he is very happy, makes him happy. Radharani, gopis, everybody wants, they don't want Krishna to leave. So they want to bring him. He has come there. So he is very happy. So he left this world. So really amazing. Also. Then Vakreshwar Pandit is actually Vishnu Tattva. One time he danced for 3 days, imagine. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu telling, if I had another person like you, I would have been flying in the sky dancing. So amazing. And he is the one who preached to Devanand. He made him aware of the position of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He made him to ask forgiveness from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because he has offended Srivas. One time, Devanand is giving Bhagavatam class. He will not touch any other scripture, Bhagavatam. So that's amazing quality, But he was only Pandit. He was telling his students. One time the Bhagavatam recital was going on. Srivas walks by. See, the pure devotees, when they hear, it doesn't matter from whom, they become completely attracted. Srimad Bhagavatam, non-different. So, then he got into bhav, he's crying, he's rolling on the floor and all that. But these devotees don't know. They are dry, mundane, Then these students saw he is disturbing. So they put him, took him and they put it outside. They disturbed. Devanand became quiet. He did not interfere with that. He must have told, hey, you don't know the great Mahabhagavat. You are so fortunate you are able to see a great Mahabhagavat going into the bhav. That will purify all of you. One day you will also get that, wow, be fortunate. He himself didn't have that understanding how he is going to tell others, right? So it became an offense, Vaishnava Aparad. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard this, he said, he has no capacity to touch even Srimad Bhagavata. I will, break his Srimad. Like that, he was very angry. So Vakreshwar Pandit went and stayed, he was served by Devanand. By his service, he was, Vaishnavas are like that, Paradukka Dukhi. Because of the service to the Vaishnavas, he was change of heart, meaning when we serve Vaishnavas, that service will remove all our dirt, misunderstanding, understand, from our heart. So that's what happened to Devan Pandit, and he was understood the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's and then Srimad Bhagavatam, some. Then he asked forgiveness, and then he was forgiven. So Vakreshwar Pandit ki jai, रथ यात्रा की जय, जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्र सुदर्शन जी की जय, पतित पावन दीन बंधु दीननाथ, जय जगन्नाथ, जय हलधर, जय सुभद्र, जय योगमाय, जय गौर प्रेमानंदी, हरे हरि बोल, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Questions? If there is no question, we will see next Saturday. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhu patitana pavani yo Vaishnavibhyo namo.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dandavat Pranams. Thank you all for staying. So now we'll move on to the next program with Radha Krishna Bhajan from Ananga Mohan Prabhu. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Ananga Mohan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, I'll sing Anupama Madhuri Jodi. It's on page 364. Anupam Madhuri Jodi Hamare Shama Shama Ki. Anupama Madhuri Jodi Hamare Shama Shama Ki. रसीली रस भरी अखिया हमारे श्याम श्याम की रसीली रस भरी अखिया हमारे श्याम श्याम की चावेली है अदब की सुगर सूरत मधुर बातिया लटक कर धन की मना बसिया हमारी श्याम श्याम की मुकुतोर चंद्रिका हमाते अदर पर पान की लानी अहो कैसी भली छवि है हमारी श्याम श्याम की परस पर मिलके जब बिहारी श्री वृंदावन की कुंजन में नहीं बर नाथ बने शोभा हमारी श्याम श्याम की नहीं कुछ लाल सदन की नहीं निर्वाण की चिया सखी श्याम को दे दर्शन दया हो श्याम श्याम की अनुपम माधुरी जोधी हमारी श्याम श्याम की. Translation: The sweetness of the divine couple, our Sham Sham, is unparalleled. Kanai is so full of rasa, our Sham Sham Their charming expressions and gestures, their beautiful faces, their sweet talking, their necks gently tilted toward each other, the sight of which all dwell in my heart. O Sham, O Sham, Sham. Their foreheads are adorned with crowns and a special ornament, Chandrika, and their lips are ready to tumble. Oh, what a wonderful sight. Oh, Sham, Sham. I have no words to describe their grandeur when they meet and enjoy their pastime, the Kunjas of Sri Vrindavan. Oh, Sham, Sham. I do not have any longing for wealth or any desire for liberation. Be merciful and give this Sham Shaki your darshan. Oh, Sham, Sham. Thank you.
Mohan Prabhu for that. Now can I please have Sati Mataji to sing Narasimha Devstuti? Sati Mataji. Sati Mataji, you here?